Hello and welcome. Today's a new day, which means there's going to be something new to have a look at on the LEGO website. And today is no different. However, there is a little bit of a twist because it is double points on everything across the LEGO website. And that also includes pre-orders. So we will be having a look and seeing what is available for pre-order today on the LEGO website. And we'll also be having a look at bits and pieces that are on back order. But you can see the date of this is the 12th to the 16th. That is where you can get double points on every single set in store and online. So it works out to be about 10% on the bigger sets. So that's not my maths. That is Jay's Toy Collections UK maths. Now, there is also some bits and pieces underneath, which are also on offer at the moment. I do believe they are all space sets. So we've got 20% off these two, 20% off the Friends, and 20% off the City. So we'll click on those and have a look at these in much more greater detail to start with. And of course, we will also be having a look at some of the new sets that have been added to the LEGO website as well. I think it's just a Transformers Bumblebee. I think that's the one that we're going to have a very, very quick look at. But you can see Out of This World bundle was $89.98. That is now down to $71.98. So you just add that to your bag. There is 2 to the limit. Let's just see to make sure. So view my bag. And then they should both be in there as a bundle. Now, I have done this as a test before with regards to if you were to add the bundle separately, you get charged full price. So just be careful. Make sure that if you are looking at these two, click on the bundle itself. Because I remember doing that as a test. And I was quite surprised that it didn't just automatically put them as a bundle. But the reason is for that, it actually has a different product number. So you can see the item number underneath here is 5008941, which is specifically for these two. So that is the reason why. So just be careful of the bits and pieces that we will be taking a look at. But you can see we have got the space set to the, obviously, the right, and then we've got the artwork to the left-hand side. And as we come through, that is a nice little thing just here. Don't believe this one has any minifigures at all. This is the LEGO Ideas set number 48. So it does look smart enough. You can see it's got really nice, bright, vibrant colours within it. So if you are into your spacey sets, this will be the one for you, or one of these packages will be the one for you. Now, moving on to the next thing, let me just readjust that. There we go. So we have got to have a look at the next bundle. So the second bundle is the Friends. So we have LEGO Friends. So again, from 104.98 down to 83.98. And I don't know how the points and things are affected. Actually, let's have a look. I'll just add that to the bag. From a point perspective, because they've given you the discount, do you get the same points? So remove that and remove that. So that's, we'll take a better look at that in a minute, but that's still on back order. So we are getting £15 worth in points for these two sets combined. But again, if you did them individually, that might be different, but you're not going to get the points back of the money that you save. You can see how this could get quite tricky quite quickly. Just keep it simple. Just put the bundle in your basket. Nice and easy. So these are the two LEGO Friends sets. You can see you have got the little camping thing on the left-hand side, and then you've got the space rockety stuff on the right. So that is set number 1. That is still set number 1. That's still set number 1. Still number 1. And again, and that's number 2. So you can see that there are big size differences between the two. That one is 981 pieces. And again, it's a good size for both. Quite surprising that they have gone very, very, very heavy into all the space. Now all of a sudden they've got all of these in a sale. It does make you worry a little bit from time to time when they suddenly just put in newer stock. So maybe it's not selling across all the themes. I've always associated space with Lego City, and also it's nice that it is in the Friends, but then all of a sudden it's in the Ideas and it's in the Creator. But they have, I suppose, given you a Ideas Creator package, a Friends package, and now a Lego City package. So it does make sense. The only thing, don't forget, is it seems to be that between now and the 16th, there is no giveaway purchase. So you can get all your double points, but there is no new giveaway yet to be added to the LEGO website. So depending on how you buy stuff, this is the best time to get it. Obviously, because you're going to get a load of points. But if you are waiting for a different giveaway purchase or gift with purchase, then obviously just hold fire, but you're best off just going now and having a look. But you can see that you've got the nice little bits and pieces with all the different aliens. Is that the one with the three? It is. The two aliens up at the top, and you've got the different minifigures just on there. And then as you come through, that is your sort of modular space station, where each one of these pulls out individually. You can see you've got the Technic bit in the middle. We have covered this already greatly on the channel when this first came out, because we were saying that this is the modern take on the classic space with regards to all of the Lego minifigures, because you can see just in here, you've got the one which looks like it's got all the lights on, you've got the orange one, you've got the green one, and then there's another colour, the blue is hiding there. And then you've got another slightly blue one just in there. So there is quite a lot going on, and you've got to get the other space sets to get the other colours. So they're not daft, are they? They're not silly, but that is the scale in hand, and that's what it looks like on the back. And each one of these are modular, and also these docking stations will connect to other sets as well. And obviously, by the looks of it, you can just make yourself a long spaceship. So it does look like it's a lot of cool play features with regards to that, but if you're a fan of it, then obviously get yourself tucked in and head over to the website, because I would imagine that this is an online store exclusive, or will the shops have them both together? I would imagine if you took both of these into the shop individually, you would get the discount, but I've never actually seen it yet. I've never seen a bundle on sale in store, but I will try and get to a Lego store while this is running, and then I'll know for future reference. Now, let's have a look at the newer bits and pieces that have just come out. Now, like I said, I think it's just the Transformers Bumblebee. Let's have a look. Go on to the newest. Of course, because it's the newest, it's not going to be at the top, because it's going to be mixed in with the stuff that's coming soon. And then you've got the pre-orders, and it's a little bit further down, not there. There it is. So we have a row of new stuff. So we've already gone over the Countach, which is a nice looking thing, apart from the quad axle on the back. That really isn't very nice at all. Then you've got the Mark V Iron Man Brickhead. Some of you love them, some of you hate them. But this is going to be the first time me clicking on it. I've seen other people obviously have a review of this already. So this is coming on the 4th of July, or it will be available on the 1st. So you're about halfway through this month already. It's an exclusive at the moment to the Lego website, but obviously Prime is absolutely everywhere. So we'll have a look at this, then we'll have a look at Prime, see how they work side by side. This is based definitely on the G1 cartoon, I would imagine. I never read the description, but I would imagine it would say that somewhere. There's Prime, so we'll click on that in a second. Description, features, specifications. There we go. Yep, 1980s. It's got to be based on the G1. It's not G2 shape. It is the classic Beetle. So that is always a nice thing to have a look at. Now, anything else that sticks out? All right, height. So it's 950 pieces, 25 centimeters or 9.5 inches tall, and in vehicle mode, it's 8 inches or 3 inches in height and 8.5 inches long. So obviously, it does transform into either the bot or the car. I think I'd have mine in the bot form. I think I will be getting this and Prime at the same time. I think because these now will make a perfect addition to my Universal section within my theme park area, and potentially they could actually work in the sci-fi section, to be honest. Now we have got a nice bit of artwork. Let's have a look in a bit greater detail. Do you like the face? I think that does look like quite a nice print on the face print just there. And then you've got all the different bits and pieces across the ribs. Obviously, all the Technic pieces will be how it sort of merges into each other. And then you've got the gun and the weapon itself. You've got the same sort of fingers that you have on the other construction figures. I guess that's what you class them at. Those legs are very, very chunky. So you've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 plates in depth. So that's obviously just to hold the weight of the actual rest of the vehicle. It does look nice. I think it's going to be one of those. Obviously, it's in proportion with Primes. It's not going to be the biggest thing. Be interesting to see actually how tall this stands with regards to Prime, even though we've already been given the dimensions, because hopefully it does work out to be all right. But the box artwork looks fancy. Obviously, we've got the traditional G1. Oh, no, that is the cartoon. The film, I think, was slightly different shade. Not that it makes a difference because it's the same characters anyway, but you can see you've got a nice wave. You can have all the articulation in the elbow, you've got the fingers and the shoulders and all that kind of nonsense, so that'll do. Nothing at the knee, obviously, so it's only going to be hip only, so you can only stand basically a long leg model is what it's going to be, because you can see how it is from the back, and I would imagine it will transform. Hopefully it'll transform easy enough. We have got, is that a print? No, it's a sticker. So September 17th, 84 for the Bumblebee Autobot. That does look pretty smart. And it does look like there's another sticker on the side, just on the one side than the other. And the fingers crossed, we'll get Starscream and Megatron as well. So we'll have 2 heroes, 2 villains. And I'd actually like them to go quite deep on this line. I think they left Prime to rot on the shelf, to be honest, far too long by himself. I think they might have learnt their lesson with the dioramas because they brought them out in 3s. I probably would have liked Bumblebee in another one, so you knew that this line was going to be sticking around for a while. But again, there you go. That's what it looks like when it's transforming in. Just flops in on itself, and then boff, that's what it's like. And then you've got the cool little Bumblebee just on the window, and that is what it looks like as a vehicle. Obviously, it's not going to be in proportion with anything else, but it does look quite smart. Apart from the, sure, the back's not right. What's that? Well, it's going to be a piece, though, isn't it? That'd be it. I was going to say that's not a spare wheel cover; it's something else. I'm trying to think what, figure out what that bit is on the actual model. But it says rollout on one side and Cybertron on the other. So yes, as a model, it is nice and smart. You can see that is. I'm not even too sure what that is. I think that's a backlight. Yes, and then you got the another Bumblebee. At the headlights. Very, very, very confusing. But you can see just all the artwork and everything on the. Oh, that's where it clips on. That's why I said it doesn't look right. So I wasn't going mad. So when it's in full form, his wings are a separate piece that go on the back. So that is always there. Fair enough. Obviously, they had to have something there for it to attach. I'll see what it's like in person, and then I'll do a comparison with the one with Prime. Obviously, in hand you can see actually that does look quite small, which will work with Prime. But let's go size. Height 10, so it's an inch taller, I think, than the construction Lego figures. So there, it looked nice. Yeah, that looks smart. So again, it's item number 10338, 640 points, 915 pieces, and obviously it is an 18 plus set. So if you want to get this, you can't pre-order it, which is a little bit of a shame, because if you pre-ordered it, you would now get double points, but this is not available for pre-order. You can just get it early from the 1st. So it will mean that potentially you will get this with a giveaway. So it's not all bad news, not all bad news. So again, I've been looking at the bits and pieces that are new. I don't think there's anything else that we need to click on, to be honest. There is 1 or 2 things that, in case you didn't realise, that are available for pre-order that you can use your points on. We will cover those as well. We'll go over the advent calendars in much greater detail in a different video, because I've learned some bits and pieces on those recently, which is great. So there are actually more minifigures than what I originally thought there was, which is fantastic. Right, we've covered the Countach. So these are the new 3 that are coming out all for the next month. Then you've got the bundles underneath, so that's how you can add them to your bag. So that's nice and simple. Now this, because it was in my basket, was on back order until the 9th. Is it still on back order? Yes. So, but you can still order 3. It is on back order. Now I have seen something that has just come back in. It's weird. It's not come back into stock, but it's come back into back order from it being sold out. And I do believe it is the bright yellow Lego City truck. Because when we were on here last, that was not available. So obviously, I'm just scrolling through for you guys and girls to see some different bits and pieces. Hopefully, not scrolling through too quickly. So this now, you can get double points on, because this is available for pre-order. So I feel sorry for anybody that pre-ordered it last week, because obviously you're going to get a lot more points for it now, if you are willing to pay $259.99 for something I know absolutely nothing about. I gave 0 facts in that upload. So here we go, back order. What's the date? 24th of June. So if you want to pay $89.99 and get double points on that, it is limited to 2. Fair enough. Obviously, it's just why you'd need more than that. I don't know. Obviously, if you want to have a create like your own scene with them all driving around, this thing does look very, very good. I've seen the box in store. It's massive. You look at that picture and go, it's just like a normal box. I reckon a normal Lego City box is about there coming down. So this thing is massive. It's 1,060 something piece, close, 1,061 pieces, and it is item number 60440. So that is what that looks like, and it does look very, very good indeed. You've got the modular top, and then you've obviously got where it all connects, and the sets that are included in it are current Lego City sets. Now, I'm actually very, very tempted to add this in as a portable, because it's got the theme park-esque stuff in the middle. I reckon I will be able to actually have the vehicle just parked up and have it as a shop. So I might be able to have my limited edition build in one place in my theme park, and then this as like a pop-up shop somewhere else, because you could just leave it all closed with the side bit open. I know it's on pallets, but I do like the bits and pieces, and you have got the anemic hot dogs that are in there as well. They don't look very well done at all. Do get some nice elements though, because you've got the sign, you've got the two sauces, you've got the nice little stall. Obviously, you've got the little hot dogs, nice little torso prints, and all of these mobile phone, and then you've got their drink as well. So it does look very, very smart indeed, and this thing is absolutely massive. Huge, huge, huge. So if you've picked it up already, then obviously let me know. I know it sold out very, very quickly. This was a day one sellout 13 days ago. That's a scary thought. So again, just recap, it's 1,061 pieces, 720 points, item number 60440. Right, now we're going to tuck into basically the unknown, because that is all I had planned for this upload. But because there is stuff coming back in stock, and the back order you will get double points on. Oh, the Tux is back as well. So I think that had sold out. There we go. We'll ship in 60 days. So they're not even giving us a date for this one. So just back order. Let me, again, yeah, double point. Let me just double check that. So, view my bag. Get that gone. Get that gone. So it'll be shipped by the 5th of the 9th. That's a long, long way away. So with the 13th, because we in the UK we do date, month, year, because it, well, for me it just makes sense. So other countries do month, day, whatever. It's everybody's each their own. But we are currently the 13th day of the 6th month, and this is saying it was shipped by the 5th of the 9th. So basically, if you're thinking you want to get somebody this for a Christmas present, you're going to have to order it now, but you are getting at least £5 back in points, which is always a good thing. I can't remember the last time I saw something that was 60 days for a back order, and it's a tuxedo cat. Fantastic, which means you're going to make more of them, hopefully. I haven't got it. I'm not going to get it, but at the same time, it does look very, very good. Now, this is still out of stock. Sold out. Sold out. Not out of stock. So that it. Game over for that then. That's a weird. It doesn't normally say. No, because it normally says out of stock. There. But you click on it and it says sold out. So maybe they only had a limited run, and now you can only get this from other places. So this is item number 5008900, and it does come with the 25th anniversary Darth Maul minifigure. Because these come round every year, that could be gone, you know. This isn't the huge thing, so that's possibly why this is gone, because the huge one might have taken its place. So if you do want it, WH Smith's, any book store potentially will have it as well. Right, moving on, because there is some Marvel bits and pieces, and there is some other bits. Double Decker is back. So the Double Decker was on back order, so that's now back in. That's $24.99. The crane, fantastic looking thing. We've got the transport, a lot of good Lego City sets. Now the Red Panda is back in stock, because that had gone, and that wasn't even available to back order, and that's now just come straight back into stock. So if you were waiting for a nice $8.99 set, perfect price point for birthdays and things like that. Brilliant looking thing. Obviously, you've got the little panda that is just on the inside. The harbour is still available, and then we have got obviously the Jungle Explorer bits and pieces. So they seem to be getting everything back in. It's just those two things that they're struggling with, which is the Tuxedo Cat and the Lord of the Rings set, which is two completely different styles of sets, but at the same time, fantastic stuff that everybody wants to be buying their own different bits and pieces. So I think... So the Dancing Groups have pre-order, so you can tuck into that. So again, everything pre-order, double points. All the Star Wars stuff is out and available. The new Batmobile is available. This is tempting because it's a great price point. If you ordered it now, you get double points, obviously, and it will ship to you on the 1st of August. But if you wait until Christmas, it's going to have about 30, maybe £40 knocked off because it's going to come to our local toy shops. I've got the orange one and it's very, very impressive. The build is absolutely incredible with regards to the detail and stuff on the inside. So I hope that it is the same on this, and I just think they might scale nicely side by side. Obviously, each film randomly had its own ship, which, you know, it was what it was. It's a good way to sell Lego sets and other toys as well. So there's potential for that one. And again, you've got all the other Marvel stuff, which is available for pre-order. So you've got the Age of Ultron set that is coming out. In fact, it's all Marvel. That is the other stuff that's available for pre-order. But again, August. So we're June at the moment. So you've got to wait 6, 7 weeks, I would imagine. I can't remember if this month's got 5 in it or not. But if you're excited for it, this is still on a limit of 5, and it will ship on the 1st. So depending on when the 1st of August is, what day, if it's like a Tuesday, for example, and you're stuck at work, would potentially be with you for that weekend. So saves fuel going to the stores and all that kind of thing. But it does also mean that it will be everywhere else, because we figured out that if it's available for pre-order, it will be at your local shops, toy shops. Now, Mona Lisa's pre-order, this is back order. Now, this is very, very bizarre. Not this set, because obviously there's absolutely nothing wrong with this set whatsoever. But I'm not even going to show you guys and girls. It came out everywhere else in a sale. So I've seen this for 169, 179, and this was day 1 of it coming out. But it's on back order on the Lego website. So I am extremely confused how the Lego website has sold out 45 reviews already, because obviously this set must be clearly very, very, very popular. But they're all of the UK shops that got this set as well. It just came into a sale. It just went on the shop floor discounted, which... They've done that once or twice now, so I don't know who. Or clearly, the toy shop's got that one wrong, because Lego made top dollar on all of that. Now, I think I've said this now once or twice. We should be there. It's which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? There it is. That one. So I saw this sold out. So this is available now on the 10th of July. So it's nice actually that they are getting these back in for you guys and girls to get double points on, because I'm sure before double points came on, this was sold out as well. So then they're not doing too bad. So it is quite nice that everything near enough on the Lego website is available. But you can see you've got the safety car, and then you've got the Aston Martin F1 car. And then as you're coming through, it does look very, very smart. So you can see you have got is the safety car. I'm assuming that is just all the current sponsors that were there at the time. They do look very, very good. I've seen the box in store. Beautiful colour. And obviously it's based on a very, very nice Aston Martin car, so you can't really go too wrong with that whatsoever. And obviously the Formula 1 car is the Formula 1 car, so that is nice and simple. So it does mean, will they do a 2-pack of the Merc F1 car and the safety car as well? Because they've got a 2-pack for the Speed Champions for Mercedes. So all we need now is get the 3rd Formula 1 car, and then it'd be very, very interesting to see what happens. Because at the moment, we've got an AMG here. But luckily, it's the soft top AMG, and it's the AMG Black Series, which is the safety car for the Formula 1, and it's the hard top. So they could get away with it doing as a 2-pack with a Formula 1 car. And again, if you want a block of cheese for £149, this will ship from the 1st of August, and it's yours with double points and a good minifigure selection. It just saves you going all the way to the store if it's a long way to go to the store. So it really is now a perfect time to use your double points for pre-orders and things like that. Of course, if you're 5 minutes away from a Smiths or a John Lewis or an Argos, they will be getting some of these pre-orders in. So you could just pick it up day one if you didn't want to get any double points. And at the same time, because there's no giveaway now either, it's up to you to make your own decision. But you can see all the other stuff that's on pre-order, and now we're coming into the stuff that is coming out. We're all into the Harry Potter. So I think now we're out of the pre-orders and we're into just add everything to the basket and just get double points on anything and everything. I think that is the case. This on back order as well. 18th of June for this. I don't know what this is. I haven't got a clue. 75381. It's a thing that rolls into a ball. Apparently, it's a scene from a Star Wars film. I can't remember it, but it's there for you to order now on double points if you want to order it. My Star Wars knowledge is astounding. Anything else? Pre-order. Why they mix the pre-orders up so far in? So you got the Porsche GT4 and the NASA keychains. Pre-order. Minions. What were they? All the dreams. All the dreams are available for pre-order. Wallets aren't. We're 9 pages in now. It's getting a little bit silly. And pre-order. So, if you wanted this thing, it is what it is. It ships on the 20th, $129.99. I wonder if you waited and it gets closer to the time of the Star Wars releases, if there'll be another Star Wars giveaway, and you could get that then and use this with points because it's under the Star Wars license. I wonder. But I've seen people with these already, but it's only I must be seeing things, or it's out in America already. It's out somewhere, I'm sure it is. Right, that is it. That's all 10 pages of the stuff that is newest in no new order whatsoever. It's very, very difficult, but I think we've covered everything. So that is a very, very messy way of having a quick look. Now, what I do actually want to have a very quick look at the end is the Lego Ideas. There is the Lego Ideas up and finished. So is the 80s project. Has the winner been announced? So time to shine. Time to shine. Yes. Explore. He's having a nightmare. Having a nightmare. Challenges. That's it. There we go. Pets and play. You've got 25 days left. View entries. Is it still not done? 16th. We've got miles away. Well, we're in June at the moment, so I generally thought it was this month that it was being announced. I'm sure that date's changed again. I am going to have a look back on my thing, but tried to look at this before and I couldn't find the finalists for the top 5 again, which is a bit annoying. But it's done, it's finished. Your votes are done because they finished on May. So that was last month. Right, nothing else to share. So guys, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. That was a very, very rough and ready news video for this one, just because there's so much to cover. But again, make use of your double points if you want to. If you're not going to, then you're not going to. There are bits and pieces available in your insiders. I might as well show you those as well. We have got some bits and pieces available. Great rewards, redeem now. Is there I'm sure it's all one thing. Is it the birthday dioramas? I think the birthday dioramas returned. I don't know if that had disappeared, but that has returned. And then you have got a lot of Lego space stuff on there as well. Yes. So it seems to be that all of these have returned again. Yes, they are, the back. So I did see all of these on here. I generally thought that I thought when they sold out, that was it. I didn't realise they restocked these sets. So in the collectibles, they have the Ninjago. Yep, they've got the Ninjago stuff. They've got the castle. They've got the tape player. And then they've got the space adventure ride. And then as you keep coming down, they've got all the others. So they seem to be all back. And the coins are back. So if you didn't know and you've stuck around for the very, very end of this video, because obviously these coins, well, they just disappear. So I might actually use this as my screen grab, and it just says back in stock so people know that this is coming. I thought it was a one and done from the Lego website. I thought they were very much a case of get them, you have to spend a lot of money on the aftermarket for them. Clearly not. So it does seem that they are. I don't want to click redeem reward because obviously I don't want to use my points on them, to be honest, but I haven't got enough points for that, so it doesn't matter. So you can just redeem it. It says out of stock. That's embarrassing. Hang on. I might use this at my screen grab and put the title back in stock ? You're gonna have to let me know. I have no idea because I haven't got enough points to actually click on it. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. So go and check it out and see for yourself. But guys, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.